All right, she rolling, bro.
Yeah, my brother. I want to tell you something. Get ready. You know, the day of all days is the day of days.
Yeah.
Today, my mother's over there gasping for her last breath. My mom,
South Georgia Medical Center.
yeah, South Georgia, she's dying right now. Something that I signed. Her lungs don't work, but she's conscious in the mind. You know, like something hurt, man? That's a painful thing. My wife, she's over there, my sister. My sister got a bad heart. Yeah, I'm diagnosed with terminal, malignant esophageal cancer. Just recovering surgery from last month. Sometimes, my brother, I feel hopeless. You come along, you lift my spirit. Just by being, doing the things that you go around here, or you're not just thinking of yourself. Okay. If you by any means put this on YouTube, all you people out there, this man here is a journalist. And he worked so hard for this community. My mother is dying. I had him to come pick me up. Because I had made an agreement with the doctor. They told me last week, call us in, the family. Set us down. Says I've been taking care of your mother now for 3 years. And she's been suffering now for the past 3 weeks with pneumonia. And she got all these tubes and things stuck all out of her body. And it's time to put a stop to the suffering. And we got to put some kind of gadget, he said, in her neck. And I'm in our doctor, and he want to send her to Atlanta. And it only lasts 3 weeks. And she's 82 years of age. I'm a man that understands that dying is part of living. That when I come forward from that lady's womb, I was on my way to the graveyard right then. But that thing hurt me. That hurts me. When I look at her eyes and she's not unconscious, and I call her Luke, and I see Luke. I don't see just a visual in there, I see Luke. And when I seen her start gasping for breath, because I had agreed that I didn't want her to die and acknowledge that she was dying from suffocation that day. Give her the medicine that was, I guess it's Novocaine or whatever it is, that make her sleepy, to make her comfortable. And she's gasping because they took all the ventilators off of her. And Brother Ryan came and picked me up. But I couldn't take that. My wife, I come in. And my sister, she got a bad heart. But I said that to say this. This man is a journalist of our outlet in our community. This community have been suffering from the hands of the good old Southern boy atmosphere of the South that have been here ever since plantation. And nobody want to discuss the bottom line. They don't want to talk about the niggers, the crackers, the political backlash that we get by not discussing these issues that we can talk about, that railroad track of social divide. They want to say that we pull the race card. If we go into it, we protest the monument because they couldn't utilize that money more wisely. When we talk about, we represent 58% of the city that don't have not one black service station. When we talk about how our livelihood have been damaged by the past, and these ministers, I'm a minister right here at Antioch, get up here in these pulpits and these big churches and whatnot and talk about, yes, Jesus love me. Yes, Jesus love me, cause the Bible tells me so. And that was constructed from their Renaissance period. From the Reformation time, when the Pope told Henry, King told Prince Henry. They tell a man by the name of Conchavis, Antonio Conchavis in 1441 that I give you the title to the west coast of Africa that stretched 3,000 miles, and he picked up the first 10 black slaves. When the mothership Jesus in 15, whatever year it was,
1555.
55, come to America, brought those slaves here. And here we are. Whatever it took to get us here, we are here. Even though my mother is gasping for breath, I'm able to talk about this because this is meaningful to me. And it touched me because it's the death of my grandchildren. Just like it's the death of my mother over there. If we don't take a stand and do something and be able to discuss the niggers, the crackers, and the mentality of what the results came from. Oh, this is the disgrace for me to say this N word, to use the C word. Well, cracker is the word that if you call a real true Southerner a cracker, you complimented him because the word came from the crack of the whip of the man that was a taskmaster in the field, and they built houses and they architecture. I learned this in the study of architecture, that there's a style of a house called cracker house because it was the cracking of the whip that he derived the name crack. But nigger it means a worthless person of society. That fit any color. So I'm not labeled because of the pigments of my skin, because that I'm black. Okay? People label me that because their mind is twisted and it's a stereotype. We need some M-O-N-E-Y. We don't need no protesting. We don't need no marching. We need money, 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 money.
Yeah.
In the neighborhood.
Yes, sir. And
okay?
And Doc, I want to appreciate you doing this. It proves to you who watch this also that this is the heartbeat of this man. We can just roll through town and talk about the lack of economic development in the black African American community. But yet he's able to come out here today on a day like that when his mother's laying up beside Jordan and talk about the issues that will affect all of us. Means so much, and that's the makeup of this heart. So we're going to get ready to close. Give us some final words, my brother, before I go.
Well, listen, we are in Black America, and we need money that we can revitalize our community. Help your president by voting. Help your president by putting the word that we need ownership, and let's rebuild the American ghetto. Put the money back into the hands of the man who is a contractor that needs an opportunity to succeed. That being, may my last breath to you be peace be unto you. M-O-N-E-Y, baby.
Peace, my brother.